Hey, it's Niamh with the video of the week this week where I am going to share with you the trap of consistency and also an exciting little announcement for you. So I haven't done a video of the week in about 6 weeks, and it's through a series of reasons. First, my kids got the flu, then I got the flu, then I was in Zurich, and then my mom was here. Then, we got snowed in because Ireland got this crazy snowstorm that lasted several days, so we were snowed in for several days. Sure, I could record a video while we're snowed in, but we never get snowed in, so it's like, oh, family time, this is fun. So for one reason after another, I couldn't record my weekly video. And I thought that this is actually a really great time to share with you the trap that you can fall into with consistency, especially if you're a bit of a perfectionist or a bit of a type A like I am. Consistency can actually be really, really dangerous for you. It can lead you to not doing anything, right? Because 6 weeks ago when a little more than that. At the start of the year, I told you that I was going to be sharing roughly a video a week, and I wanted to do this because I felt like, I do a lot of videos for training for my clients and customers, and I do a lot of videos for my challenges, and a lot of videos for video series and launches and courses and all that great stuff. But I found that I really wasn't doing a lot of videos to just talk to you and say hi and help my audience continue to get to know me in between all these other things that I'm doing. So I wanted to sort of reintroduce that to my business. So I had a really solid reason why, is I wanted to just share a little bit more of myself and feel a little bit more connected to you as an individual, as a real person rather than just as a trainer or a I don't know, whatever you call people who teach stuff online. So I had a strong reason for this. And my aim was to do one a week. And I've never been great with consistency. It's always been the aim because people always tell you that the consistent people win, slow but steady, tortoise versus hare, all of that stuff. And so there's this great pressure to be super consistent. I even tell my video students, I tell them, try and aim for roughly 2 videos a week to keep the habit going. But the problem with consistency is if you're focusing on being consistent, you're focusing on the chain. So you're focusing on, well, I did it last week and I did it the week before. I'm going to keep doing it now so that I don't break the chain, which is fine as a motivator because you go, okay, I really don't want to mess this up. So because I've done it so much, I'm going to keep doing it. However, if you have a don't break the chain mentality, what happens is inevitably the chain's going to break. It only takes one mishap to break a chain. 1 week where you have the flu, 1 week where you're snowed in, 1 week where your kids are sick or someone's visiting you, and then, oh my gosh, there goes the chain. And if you're relying on the chain to be the motivator, what happens to you then? You've probably experienced this. As soon as the chain breaks, that's it. You never do it again. You go, okay, well, that's it. I'm not perfect anymore. And then somehow it just goes by the wayside because you're placing value in being consistent instead of in the value of one individual task. And I discovered this because I was constantly chasing consistency and I was super bad at it. I am not a consistent person. I'm really consistent on the things that I really care about, but I'm not going to be the perfect person that does this thing exactly perfectly every week, right? So if you don't focus on the chain, what do you focus on? How do you stay motivated? Well, I've found that a better motivator is not the chain, the chain of doing everything perfectly. It's the value of doing the one thing that's in front of you. So I really set into stone, inside what's the value of doing these videos. It's connecting more. It's sharing more of who I am. It's feeling a little bit more like people can get to know the real me and get to know me outside of the context of just a challenge or just a course. And so I find that really, really valuable. I want to share more of myself. I feel this pull to share more of myself. So if I'm focusing on that as the value, that more people get to know me a little bit better, then of course I'm going to do the next one. I'm going to go, okay, so I haven't done it for 6 weeks, but this next one is going to help some people get to know me better. It's going to remind them, hey, I'm a real person and life happens. And so that can really help you in the long run create long-term consistency. It's not having a perfect chain, it's allowing it to break and knowing the reason that you want to come back to it. So then what happens is when people really struggle with consistency, it's when they don't see the value of the one task. You have to understand how each thing that you're doing in your business fits into the overall big picture strategy, how it helps you, how it supports you, how it is fulfilling. There just has to be some reason why you're going to do that next one other than don't break the chain. And you'll find that that's a much better way to stay super consistent. Consistency is not breaking the chain. It's coming back when you do. And it's very easy, as long as you're focused on the real reason. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is just to give you a little heads up that a lot of people have been asking, when's my next Ignite video challenge? This is the 30-day challenge I do a couple times a year. Well, people ask all the way from the end of one to the start of the next. So it's really cool that the next one is going to be starting on March 19th, which is coming up fast, and registration is going to open next week. So I'll definitely be sending out emails. I'll put a link to the waitlist in the description box of this video. So if you're not receiving emails from me in any capacity, definitely get your name on there because on Monday we're going to open registration for that. And I'm guessing it's going to be the best one yet. So I'm really excited about that. And if you want to do video consistently, it's going to help you to get comfortable. All right, so it feels good to be back. Thanks for putting up with me and my long silences and being willing to sort of be there to pick up the conversation again when I come back. So lots of love from me. Remember to focus on the value of one task instead of trying to not break the chain. And hopefully I'll see you next week when we'll be talking all about the video challenge. See you then. Bye.